Hello guys, welcome back once again to another episode. And I'm sure you're wondering, who is this new face? Well, today I'm going to be your host, and my name is Oyindamola Elizabeth Shweton. And I'm welcoming you again to New Breed Pod. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with beautiful, amazing people. We have some new faces. I mean, maybe one, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves. So sit back, relax, and guys, over to you.
Hi, my name is Ayomide.
Hi, my name is Victor Idiale.
Hello, my name is Alem Holder.
You guys already know my name is Obanla Eluwa.
Yeah.
And I'm Brave Godwin.
All right, and together we are New Breed Pod. Okay, without no further ado, let's get into the topic of today. And our topic, are you ready? Is meet the Gen Zs. So my first question, who are the Gen Zs? Who is a Gen Z?
Bra Victor, let's hear it.
You are pushing it to me as if I'm a Gen Z. Okay. Gen Zs, they are the new generations. They're actually called the Zoomans.
I didn't know that. Sorry? Zoomans.
Yeah, they're actually called the Zoomans.
Okay.
I think from within the age of 97 to down to present 2012 or something thereabout, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Who are the Gen Zs?
Yeah, you said it all.
He said it all. Okay. I think we are warming up.
Let's go.
Now, this question, we're going to shatter some tables. So be ready. My question now is, do you agree that Gen Zs are rude and lazy? Do you guys agree?
I'm a Gen Z and I'm not rude and lazy. So
My girl,
I don't know for others.
Speak for yourself. Okay, other guy, do you agree that Gen Zs are rude and lazy?
First of all, what do you define rude? What do you define by rude? Because it's not everyone that actually knows the meaning of rude.
I mean, rude is like someone who is disrespectful, obviously. Like, you don't know how to talk to people. And I mean, we see nowadays, this new generation, the Zoomans, right? You see when they come up and they're like, please, you can talk to me like that, period, snapping the fingers and everything, disrespectful, just generally, yeah.
What if you have someone that's trying to correct you and then you're not even taking the person's correction? Is that being rude?
I mean, not taking, I don't know. Why are you asking me? I'm the host here. You want to put me on the hot seat, Abby?
Okay.
But I mean, guys, this Oba guy, we need to hold him. Anyways, if someone is correcting you and maybe you don't want to take the correction, I feel like there's a way and manner that you can actually say that without being disrespectful. Maybe if someone is telling you, I don't want you to sit here, for example. Let's use the church, for example. Maybe a Gen Z is coming into the church and the usher is like, please sit down here. It's like, no, you cannot do that. You cannot
I experience that every Sunday.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
do you think Gen Zs are rude and lazy?
Actually, I think not all of them are rude. And actually, not all of them are lazy. I think Nigerian Gen Zs are not lazy, man.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Go and check it out on social media.
I get you. I think you wanted to say something.
Yes. One thing about with Gen Zs is that right now, I feel like everybody has shined their eyes. I actually feel like we are all brought up in a good way, but we have actually now seen that some elderly people, the millennium and the older ones, are trying to use that advantage of their young ones and, I don't want to say bully, but ride. So we have grown up to the fact that it's not like that time when you say, okay, shh, keep quiet, and, you just keep quiet like that. We can stand up for ourselves. But I mean, people can stand up for themselves and not being rude, but that's what they don't want to, that's what we Gen Zs don't want to get to. You can actually stand up for yourself, not being rude, and you can also stand up against something that is not being nice. So I actually think that we are not rude, we are just outspoken.
Okay, we are not rude, but
we are outspoken.
Jot things down, guys. Jot things down. How about you, Huda? Do you want to say something?
Before I give it to Hoida, I would say generally rudeness. It's your behavior, it's your upbringing. But I noticed that, these Gen Zs, a lot of them, they grow up so fast. And that thing gets into their head. They see their seniors or elders as their equal, as their mate, because they are big and they are tall. It's not supposed to be like that. So I think the upbringing for the Gen Zs, some of the Gen Zs, is actually wrong. And it is from their parents, which should be either the millennial or the alphas.
Okay, so what you're saying now, according to what you're saying now.
So according to what I'm saying now is you see, let me just make a practical example. Yeah. Let's take, for example, now, someone we all know. Let's take Daniel, for example. Like, he's a Gen Z. But if you see him outside, you feel like this guy is an old guy until you get to know him and all. But I'm not talking specifically about him right now, but if something happens, he will want to square up, not knowing that someone he's trying to square up with is way older than him, and respect is just somewhere else. He just kicks that one aside because he feels like he's big, he can take on that person until he goes in and sees that Omo, it's not the same.
Daniel,
No. It's not matter of shading. Omo, until he gets there and says that this person I thought I could square up with is an old me too. I can't. You understand? So like that's some Gen Zs whom are not getting it right. That's how they miss it.
All right. Holder, do you have anything to say?
Firstly, I think this Gen Z thing, most people who are actually Gen Zs, they don't know they're Gen Zs. Because this thing came about just because of social media and the pressure. I think most Gen Zs act the way they do because peer pressure, and because I'm seeing that, no, my friend is acting this way, or my friend has this thing as a Gen Z, no, I want to equal up, I want to match up to that. So most of these Gen Zs act this way because of what they see on social media and what they see other people doing around them. So I don't think most of them are actually like who they are, but just because I want to be in this particular circle or clique, they'll start acting in a kind of way. So, but because me, I'm saying this because me, I'm not like that though. So if you call say Gen Z, I'm like, Gen Z is what? Gen Z who? So yeah, that's what I think.
From what she said, I wanted to add something. So are you saying that maybe the reason why some of these Gen Zs are disrespectful is because they want other people outside to see that, me too, I can talk. I mean, is that why they're probably
Yes, you can see that a lot, especially on social media. Like, people act that way just because they think maybe their favorite celebrity or their favorite influencer is being per, hello, period. So you start acting, even though you don't even know where that even came from. So
all right.
That's why.
Do you want to say something?
Yes.
Like probably the influencers. The influencers are more like the main character, like in this Gen Z stuff, because they brought up like mostly almost everything on social media. So.
Right. I mean, Bazi said something earlier, like, the way some of these kids were brought up. So can we like fault these Gen Zs? Can we fault the parents?
That's what I wanted to say just now. I think majorly, not all, but majorly the problem is actually from their upbringing.
So some of the parents are to be blamed.
Yeah. Either when the parent is too busy, then the child can learn anything and grow up like that.
All right. So you want to say something, okay?
I also noticed that when I look at things on social media, I see that most of these Gen Zs come from the western part of the world. The way they behavior, I just want to say this, the way they behavior and all that, because we the cultured Africans, children, no, you cannot, for example, you cannot just see a student beating the teacher and everywhere on social media and they'll be clapping for the Gen Z student that, oh, go girl, you're eating your teacher and all that. It's not right, the fear of your parents self will be like, huh? Me? No. So, I mean, it just also deals with where you are being brought up and what kind of, the culture and the environment that it is. So I actually feel we are here, I know we are very, very, we are the respected Gen Z. So that's what I just want to say.
I mean, we've all been talking about this respect part. We're not talking about the lazy part. Do you think Gen Zs are lazy? Because me, I've seen online, people will be like, please, I can't work under anybody. I want to, no, if they cannot do this, mommy, I don't want to do this. this is not working for me. They're just like, they're very, very laid back. Do you think Gen Zs are lazy?
Now, that's quite different. Me saying I'm not working for anybody is like it's me standing up for myself. Like, I want to do mine. I want to do my thing.
Are you doing
I don't-
yours now?
Yeah, of course, obviously. I'm doing my thing. So I don't want to work on you. I don't want to work with you. Doesn't mean that I don't have plans for myself. So
Right,
I
okay.
don't just see
So
myself going to the direction I want. So I have to like switch.
So apparently, which means Gen Zs are not lazy, because these Gen Zs are actually the one that are actually most hardworking at this period in time, because they are the one that is finding money now, right now. You understand?
And most of them are
they are putting in. Exactly.
I mean, in respect to what Brave said, I think that now we Gen Zs, we are becoming more innovative. I mean, in that aspect of we don't want to do something, we don't want to do that, gives us a strong mind to come up with our own, new ideas and new things to do. So I actually think that this Gen Z, we are not lazy, but we just don't want someone to ride us. I think we just,
They don't want someone to ride them.
Yes.
Are we dropping things down? Please.
Can I add something?
Yes, please. Of
The
course.
issue about laziness is not, you cannot just take it to Gen Zs alone.
Right.
Or from other aspects, there are even millennials, some are lazy. Some Gen Zs are lazy, some are hardworking, right? And like she mentioned something about technology. Before now, they were technology that existed, and they were from alphas, millennials. So each generation have their own innovation to bring. So this is your time. So whatever you are bringing, you should. It's something that your generation needs to bring out. You understand? So and this.
doing a good job.
Yeah, I would say you guys are doing
Guys,
a good job.
I have intelligent people on this pod today.
And secondly, about the he mentioned something about hustling. Well, I would say in respect to hustling, Gen Zs are trying, but the ratio of, although the ones I've seen, the ratio of the lazy ones to the hardworking ones is not the same. I would say like 60-40 from what
60
I have seen.
are the non-lazy ones.
60 are the lazy, 40 are the non-lazy ones.
Oh,
and
okay.
if you take a look at what is happening in Nigeria now, for example, there are some Gen Zs that are actually getting it right, right? But go on social media, you will see a lot of things. Both Gen Z and millennials, a lot of them are running mad because of the illicit and illegal ways they are using to get their whatever they're getting. You understand? So, and I was speaking to one of my friends in Cyprus. He told me there's a 17-year-old boy, right? 17-year-old boy. He mentioned his properties to me. Like, then he told me, this is what this boy is doing. And the boy is even proud. The boy told him, okay, if you have anything, just let me know. I will do it for you. I will go places for you. Like, that's the mind. You understand? So you can't just say these people are lazy and these people are not. Also watch out for what they are doing like
Listen,
that.
I'm going to add to what he said.
Yeah.
I'm going to oppose to what he said too.
Okay.
Some of it.
Let's have some.
See, the ones that are not doing the right way doesn't mean that they're lazy. They are not lazy. They're just not doing it in the right way. I'm telling you something. Okay, let's be real. We're in a podcast.
All
Yahoo.
right. Let's be realness. Let's be real.
We have some young Yahoo boys around. Now, I've been in the streets. I know people have friends. Yahoo is not easy. That thing is not even. It's those people on the laptop steady. Day. It's not work. It's not physical strength, but it's mental. Wait,
let
first
the
now.
drama begin.
Wait.
All right.
That is not physical strength, but it's mental and whatever thing stress is.
But don't you think that mental strength, because I get that it's not physical strength.
You know what lazy is?
But
What if it was channeled in the right way?
Exactly
Do
what I
you
wanted
think
to
they are
say.
not
What
going
if
to
it's
You guys are already turning this question upside down, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are they lazy? Are they not lazy? They are not lazy. Whether they do it in a physical way or not, they are not lazy. The fact that they are hardworking is they are hardworking. Do you understand?
Okay. So what if it is someone that is working with a technical like a tech, is working with tech, and the person also is always on his laptop day and night? Is that person is it not hardworking?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They are working, but not in the right
Okay,
way.
so
But they are
his
not
point
lazy.
is, when-
Laziness means I'm not going to do anything today. Oh.
Okay, you just want to sit at
I
home.
don't want mommy come and give me food. That's just laziness. So they are not lazy. They are not just doing it in the right place. Okay. Do you understand?
Okay, I wanted to say something now. Another point that I wanted to make is this topic of self-love, self-made. Because I, for one, I am an entrepreneur as well as working at a school, right? And we see nowadays, you see the influencers come, I'm self-made, I came from the bottom up on my own. Like, do you think this is like a right notion? What do you think about this self-love? Because, I mean, if you look at the millennials, most of them, I don't want to, no offense to the millennials, guys, but, you know, sometimes they don't have as much high self-esteem. You know, they grew up with, if my mommy says sit down, I'm going to sit down. You know, they can't stand up for themselves. Now, this issue of I'm going to love myself, and loving myself means I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to tell myself I'm beautiful. I'm going to tell myself, because what I would like to know, even these millennials, they're taking tips from us. Whether they like it or not, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah.
I'm saying this with my full chest. They don't admit it, but they are taking tips from us. But what can you guys say about self-love, this idea of self-made, you know?
Can I start?
Is it a nice idea or not?
Can I start?
Okay, Oba.
You see this self-love thing, it has a journey. We have some people that when they were in secondary school, primary school, they were the most beautiful people in the world. Yeah. But while growing, they became something else. God forgive us. Every God's creature is beautiful. Now, there are some people that when they were in secondary school and primary school, while growing, they were nothing, but later they became something. So it changes. Now, in women's situations, when they start doing their self-love, self-thing, they don't share them breakfast. That one is normal. They've collected it.
Is that true, guys?
Yes.
When we collect breakfast, that we are doing self-love.
Yes.
Please put it in the comment section.
I'm telling you, most of these Gen Zs that we have now, if they are doing this self-love, because when you break a girl's heart, the next thing you can see is, I care about myself alone. I don't care about any other person again. That kind of thing.
This table.
Do you understand? But at the end of the day, self-love is good.
Right.
Because the more you meet people, the more you realize how much you can do it on your own alone. Because people keep on hurting you and hurting you and hurting you. And if you are able to make it on your own, go through any obstacle on your own. Come on, there's going to be that self-love. Senior man, I don't understand. Nobody, no send nobody.
But the thing is just that sometimes it might not be a relationship, because I might say half of the reason why I'm mostly on my own is because of, like, I had friends that hurt me a lot, like, seriously. But I started just being on my own, and I found a lot of things about myself that I know normally nobody would tell me, but I found it on my own, and it was very nice, actually. It was nice, it was good. But sometimes it might not be in a relationship, like dating someone, but it might hurt you so bad that you want to be on your own.
Yes,
and you start creating things for yourself, because that, like, right now I can't stop myself from playing games like PlayStation and stuff, because that's my
yeah.
That's how you show love to yourself.
Yeah, self-love.
Okay.
It relaxes me, gives me peace of mind. If I'm thinking of something like so badly that I'll just leave it first. I gotta play game. We shout online with my friends. We shout, like, just chill. Then you come back to that situation and see if you have an idea for that problem that was bothering you.
Okay,
I just want to say this, that self-love for me, I actually feel like it's just something that keeps me moving on. It's just this thing that, if nobody's going to say this is it, that you're doing great out there, even maybe some of your peers are high up or down, at that level that you are, don't pressure yourself. Just, you are trying, you're working for it. So that self-love for me is what keeps me moving. I mean, people say self-love for different intentions. Some people, like Oba said, maybe breakfast now is self-love after, that's it. But I mean, some people also, maybe they don't have that love from childhood, or they don't have that love from, back home there, and they're always like, okay, no matter what, this is self-love. I'm going to do the self-love thing, that I'll give myself the love. Maybe it's attention for myself, maybe it's gifts, maybe it's going out, maybe it's having friends.
Guys, take care of yourself.
Yes, that is self-love.
Yourself, guys.
I actually just feel like social media, okay, the thing why you're saying that self-love everywhere is because social media has not put it out there that this one, So this is self-love. I'm made, this is self-love and all that. I actually feel also that entrepreneurs that are saying that this is self-love knows what they are going through in their business, know what is happening, know the shake, their high they see. Yeah. So they actually feel like, whoa, in anything, even if it's loss or gain, now self-love I they do. So it's that kind of thing just to keep people moving.
Bazzy?
Okay. The host mentioned something before she mentioned self-love. You said the millennials, they copy things from
Not
you guys.
copy, they're taking tips.
Tips, right? Tips. Okay. I will address that one, then address the self-love of the thing. Okay, yeah. Starting from that one, like I told you just now, is a hierarchy, is a trend, it's coming down, right? So we have our alphas, we have the millennials, we have the Gen Zs. So the millennials actually got some things from the alphas. Like they passed some traits, some things down for us. We pass them down to you guys. And like what they mentioned today, they said, when a trend is moving, take your partner and move with the trend, right? That was what I think Pastor said today, something like that. So yeah, in essence, now what I'm saying is, when you're seeing things changing, you can't remain in the old way. You have to evolve too. You have to evolve too. So, and secondly, about the self-love of a thing, you need to like yourself, you need to take care of yourself, you need to love yourself, tell yourself things that even when people are gossiping about you outside, saying nonsense about you, you already know what you're telling yourself. Like those things will be care. Who are you? And who will you be if people don't talk about you? So you need to tell yourself, I am this. If she likes, say nonsense about you. You don't give a damn about it, because really, it is what you tell yourself that you become, not what people say about you. There are a lot of big mouths out there.
Wisdom.
Big mouths out there. There are talks badadash, talk rubbish, a lot. Even people you call your friends, they talk bad about you at your back. So, but you don't give a damn about it, because you know who you are, you know what you are, you know what you tell yourself every morning when you wake up. I am big, I am bold, I'm beautiful, I'm wealthy, I go out today, I make it. Things like that. You know what you tell yourself, all right?
Huda, I think you wanted to say something.
Okay, I think where this thing of self-love come up in the first place, because let me say, when we were much younger, we would not hear our parents saying self-love or wanting to be self-made or whatever. I think this whole thing came up because of the generation we are in now, because most people want to make it big, want to make it rich, want to live lavishly, because, how can I put it? They don't want to go through the normal process of, I want to grow, I want to, so people rush it, and you hear of many cases of mental illness and all of this in these days, but in those days, you rarely hear those kind of ailments happening.
I want to say something. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
He said you didn't hear your parents saying or giving those type of advice. Did I put you well?
Well, what kind of advice?
No, like you didn't hear your parents saying
love yourself more.
No, wait. Yes. You said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you were growing up, did your parents ever tell you to look into the mirror and say you're a big boy?
Did
they tell you something like that?
Yeah, no.
Did they tell you something
But I
like
feel like
that?
that might be subjective though.
No.
Like subjective to the kind of home you grew up in. Yeah. Because I, for one, like there will be times when my mom would say, "Oh, you're doing great" or something, but my dad might not say that. Do you understand?
No, I'm just saying. But at least they said it that you should look into the mirror.
No, I'm saying this because I know, of course, all of these things are good. They're important. They are good. Yes, I'm not saying, I'm not debunking the fact that self-love is actually good. It's actually good to tell yourself what people don't tell you, or yes. But because I'm saying this because this generation now, for the fact that we're lazy, no, we're not lazy because we work more and things have changed. What was happening back then is not what is how people get their money, the economy and everything was not as easy as it was back then. Now to get money and even sustain it is more difficult. So all of these things came up. That's why most people try to find a way such as self-love, or how can I put it, how can I self-maintenance up? Because nowadays, you can see
the competition is a lot.
Yes, of course.
But why do we feel like we need to compete though? Like, because
we're not competing. The fact that I said the competition is hold on. The fact
sometimes you don't decide to compete, but
wait,
it just comes.
You're not. I'm telling you.
No, but I totally get that. But I feel like once again, like it probably like just boils down to like the society that we're in. Because I, for one, I have friends. I follow a lot of, in fact, people younger than I am self. And I'm like, oh, more, hey, this one don't buy one G-Wagon. This one don't do this. But I don't feel like I need to compete with that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, because when you start feeling like, oh, I think I need to compete with that. I need to buy, if this one bought G-Wagon, I need to buy a limousine. Then you, wait, let me finish. Like, this is how I think. Because sometimes I feel like I don't want to be a Gen Z, but I want to be a Gen Z as well. But like, I just feel like there's no need to compete. No competition. No, even the video talk, I'm no competition because,
Okay,
because
like,
when you compete, you put yourself under so much pressure.
Damola, let me wait. Can I say something? Can I say something?
Of course.
Oh yeah, let's put it like this. I said competition, that is in English language, but in economics, calm down. In economics or any business or anything is a different meaning. Now, I mean competition, you might not be actually competing with this person, but you're doing, you're an entrepreneur and you sell shoes. I also sell shoes too. Your customers are more. I have the urge to get more customers to make more money. Right. That's the competition.
Well, that's healthy competition. Then
still competition, Damola. Still competition. That's what I'm saying. So, like, the competition is crazy. And during the competition, it's like as if you're trying to train to be a soldier, and then during the training, it's like there's some days you just want to just quit. You don't want to become a soldier anymore. That's what I'm saying. That's what she's saying.
Wait, that's Oba, that's where the self-love comes in.
That's what I'm saying. I'm adding what she's saying.
Now, let me give you a practical example of what is happening in Nigeria or what happened in Nigeria, right? You were hearing a lot of cases of depression, people committing suicide, drinking sniper, right? Mm-hmm. What caused it?
Competition.
Exactly. Now, bringing it back now, and there are some other people in Nigeria, still in that same Nigeria, that were depressed, right? And they came out of it. Mm-hmm. Okay. They came out of it, but some couldn't take it because they didn't know how to go about it. Right. Okay, now. If you tell yourself, like I know where I wrote some things on my wall in the house. When I wake up every morning, I read it. I read it to myself. They are scriptures. I read it to myself. So no matter what is happening, I know even if I fall into depression, I can never take my life because I love myself too much to do that.
Okay, let's take one last thing. This issue of mental health. Mental health, zodiac sign. Do you guys believe in zodiac signs?
I don't know. Some of it are true. Some of it are true.
Or do you think it's just subjective? Like, because I, for one, I'm a Taurus, right? Yeah, I'm a Taurus. And growing up, I don't even think I paid any attention whatsoever to zodiac signs. But growing up, seeing people talk about, oh, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm stubborn. I'm a Capricorn. You can't do this. We're naturally quiet. I'm a Taurus, I'm a bull, I'm naturally stubborn. Because I am a Taurus, and according to the zodiac sign of Taurus, they are said to be stubborn because the sign is a bull. But we can say that it's not even all Taurus that are stubborn. There are some that are very calm. So this thing of zodiac sign, do you personally believe in it? Do you let that like arrange the way you live your life? Because if it's that one, then I'll say, oh, because I'm a Taurus, I must always be stubborn.
That's for zodiac sign. For mental health, for
mental health, how do you handle your mental health? Like, what do you do? What are the steps that you take? Because honestly, let's be honest, this life is hard. This life is strong. Like, there's a lot happening. Like you said, there's a lot of competition, and whether we like it or not, consciously or unconsciously, it kind of affects our mental health because not everyone can handle what they see online. Not everyone can handle that, oh, man, this person is doing this. I'm not there yet. Even though it might not be like I want to compete with this person, but it just makes you depressed that, am I not doing enough? Or what I'm doing, am I doing the best I can do? Where can I get to? So personally, how do you guys handle your mental health?
The first step in handling my own mental health is just knowing God. That's the first step.
The God factor, very important.
Because when things are hard, it's God. You can't call any other person. You can't do anything. Nobody can help you. It's God. He's the only one that can make things easier. That's the first step to mental health. Let me allow Bravito to continue. I'll think about the second step.
Why are you only
Okay.
directing to him, bro?
I don't know.
Bravito is man of.
Breathe now.
Okay.
Let him breathe.
Okay. First of all, I will start with the zodiac sign. Well, the issue about the zodiac sign, not all of them are true. I'm a Taurus, but a lot of people always tell me, you are very calm, you are very quiet. I think that's just me. But I don't know, with my zodiac sign, like the kind of person I am, I see you from afar. I judge you from afar. If you're already close to me and I see some things about you, I stay away. You won't even know why I'm staying away from you. I will just keep you quiet. I'm not angry with you. I'm not keeping malice to you, nothing, but I just distance myself to avoid some things in the future.
I'm actually like that.
So that's my kind of person. If you see me today, I just avoid you. Know that there are a lot of things I've read about you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't coincide with me. So I just stayed away for me not to disrespect you or talk bad about you, and for you not to do the same about me. You can go ahead and be doing it. It doesn't bother me anymore because I already kept my distance from you. But I can see you just hello, normal thing like that. So, and also, I don't know if I would say I'm stubborn. While growing up, I would say I was the bull in my family. While growing up, even my elder ones were kind of like scared of me. There was a time I got into a fight with my elder brother, and I didn't know. There was this set of mathematical instruments that architects use in drawing something. I just drew it out. I opened it and I stabbed him on his hand. I was still in secondary school then. Like, I hate bullies. I hate bullies, but I was a bully. I hate it. And in school, I always stand up for my brothers, for my siblings. But at home, they all stayed away from me because they know if they do one thing wrong, I'm going to get on them. So that's just me. And for the mental health, this mental health issue is okay.
Sorry to cut you. So will you say you were a bully, or you said you had anger issues?
No, not anger issues. Not anger issues. Wait.
Because what you're saying to say is like quite similar.
Like, okay, wait. Not anger issues. Okay, let me explain further. When I was still in primary school, right? If you do anything wrong to me and I tell you to stop, you don't, then I feel like the next thing, how you will listen to me is when I hit you. Yes, that's me. And my seniors in school, they noticed that this guy has mad strength. So they'll be betting on my head to fight and arrange a fight for me.
So they're setting you up basically. They
Yeah.
set him up.
So and arrange fights for me. So like, and also I when I was in secondary school, I grew to the extent that if I'm in a duel with you, right, I just need to see blood. That's me.
This violence.
Like no, like that's me. But
Because that also relates to
wait. I grew up in Edo State, right? It was very, very rough. Like, and you know that if you are working in a group of 4, at least 3 must be confirmed cultists in Edo State, right? But from the kind of upbringing I had from my parents, because I was always scared of my dad, and he was always scared for me not to be a cultist because of how I was when I was growing up, and that was why he took me to private university. So, and when I was in secondary school, if I'm in the duel with you, I need to see blood before I stop. Then, but I saw that the thing was driving people away from me because they know that if they get me angry, they don't know what I can do. So I started asking God to take away that madness in me.
All right, lastly, let's just hear this quick.
Hold on. I think what you're trying to say that's not bullying. That's another issue. Because I had the same thing in school.
I said, wait.
To be honest,
We'll talk maybe another topic. We'll talk about anger issues.
Yes.
So let's just round up real quick. Let's just round up. Who do you want to say something?
I think this mental health issue it also boils down to the fact of this Gen Z and also peer pressure and all of that. Because nowadays, the way people want to like get rich or make it fast or quick, and when you don't actually arrive that stage at where you want to be, it start making you think like, no, or I'm not supposed to be this way, I'm supposed to be here, and start messing up your mind. Also, mental health issues not only out there, because normally for us in Africa, we think that is spiritual or what. Mental health is real, so it's real. People are really going through a lot, especially in this time. Depression is real, so let's just try to watch ourselves and especially watch one another.
Sometimes mental health has to do with contentment too.
Yes. Yes.
Firstly, I want to talk about the zodiac sign. I mean, I'm a Capricorn, and firstly,
Shout out
like
to
in
the
the
Capricorns.
in the beginning, yes, they used to say the goats. So in the beginning, because that's the sign. In the beginning, when the zodiac thing started, I don't actually believe in zodiac signs because as a Nigerian, what was that? Like, does this
We're
what,
trying
what,
to
are- what are you
recall.
trying to? Yes, but when I actually got to see like the characteristics of my own, I actually felt like it's actually true because most of what they put as the characteristics of that sign is I actually have like those traits in me. So I actually now kind of think that it's quite possible that it's real. I mean, I don't know if it's really true that thing is real, but I actually feel like it's kind of real. And for one, I actually like Capricorn. Now they say, especially relationship, you are, in fact, you go collect those kind of thing. Like you're a very tough person and all those things.
But are
in
you tough
relationship.
though?
I am.
okay.
For one, I am a very tough person.
Okay.
So I actually now believe that it's actually been true. So that on that and yes, some are actually. Some are. Yes, for us to actually believe in it. It's not as if I kind of believe in it, but when you actually see that these things are happening, you want to feel like, okay, maybe this is actually like like it's just still confusing right now.
But you
because
see, the thing is, as I did a bit of psychology in school, and there's this thing of when you've seen something, it registers in your brain. Now, maybe it just came to your phone and you just read, oh, Taos are stubborn.
Even social media nowadays.
If you were not
it pops on social
a very
media feeds
stubborn
nowadays.
person initially,
Yes, it comes on social media
your
nowadays.
unconscious mind
All those things.
is like, I have to be stubborn. And then you just start acting on it, just because you've seen it, it has passed your mind, it's registered in your head. So you kind of start acting on it. But I just feel like generally.
Let Brave say something. I want him to say something. I want him to say. I like his words today.
For me, okay.
Yes.
Also, sorry, before Brave speaks, I'm going to talk about the mental health issue. I mean, nowadays everybody is shouting about mental health. Mental health is real, guys. I don't want to dispute that. But even things that are not meant to be depressing you, why are you getting depressed? Fine, like there are a lot of things going on in the world right now. Everybody is shouting mental health. I know mental health is real. I'm a nurse. But there are still some things that you hear and you feel like, why are you depressed? Like, I'm not disputing the fact that what happened to you is like, it's not negative or something like that. But it still boils down to the fact that this thing doesn't even like, so that actually, yes, it's not important to give mental health. That actually now make me know that the mind is very complex. Some people are actually simple minded. Like they have this, and some are actually like, anything that happen, boom, we bam here. Like it's.
But then let me just say something real quick. I feel like, in as much as we're saying, don't let some things get to you. Everyone is different, right? And the way we handle things, the way we process things are different. So let's not play down on. Somebody might say, I'm depressed because I feel like this person, maybe my mom doesn't tell me I love you a lot. And then you'll be like, so because the mom does not tell you I love you, so you are depressed. Do you understand? I feel like we should not play down on the struggles of people. It might not make sense to us, but it makes sense
She said
to them.
something about she's tough. Don't let your toughness get tested.
Yes.
And then you realize you're not tough. So Brave, just say something brave.
Wait,
and let us round up bravely.
Before
okay?
Before Brave goes on, before Brave goes on, I just want to say that this mental health issue first, it became so serious because of social media. So please, let's know how we use social media and how we interact on social media and what we take social media to do in our lives, because all of these things now, as you said that because that my mom does not respect me or whatever, all of this came up because of social media. You're seeing that no, this child is talking to your parents that way, and they actually don't do anything about it. So you want to, so please,
Sweet
let's try to reduce our screen time. Like, very
You know that they say
If like I go talk to.
you know that no, for those that are mentally depressed or mentally stressed, say something to those around you. It's gonna help a whole lot.
And to those around them, do not use that against them.
Very important.
Do not use that against them.
Guys, I know you guys are smart. You guys have a lot of things to say.
It's new breed
But
for you now.
want to say thank you guys for staying with us, for listening to us, because it's not easy. Please, we'll continue on the next episode. Please, thank you guys for watching, and please do well to subscribe, do well to drop a like and a comment in the comment section. And we promise to always bring you beautiful, interesting topics that you can enjoy with us. So thank you. Everyone, please say bye. Bye, guys.